Who can turn the world on with her smile? That is not only the theme song for a classic TV show, that is also could be the theme song for one of the people getting married here today. And I'm not talking about Billy. Billy, you have a very nice smile. I like your smile. But of course, I'm talking about Jenny. Jenny Troutman's smile has brightened the lives of all those who've known her throughout her life. And the truth is, though, that smile has gotten brighter over the last 12 months. And rumor has it that there's been a lot more smiling on Nantucket from Billy and Maddie as well. So with all these wonderful, beautiful smiles and the happiness that they represent, it's my honor to welcome you here today. As Jenny and Billy make their promises to one another, families are joined, relationships are strengthened, and a new community of love is formed. In this community, as we gather to celebrate the marriage of Jenny and Billy, we will witness their vows, pledge our support, and offer our blessings upon them. Who presents Jenny to be married to Billy? "12 months ago today, Jenny and Billy had their first date. And while this last year seems like forever, it has only been 1 year. I bet if I asked them a year ago what they would be doing today, I don't think they would have guessed that they would have been getting married. And yet here we are. So how did this happen? We could talk about chemistry and attraction, how their personalities click, how they complement one another. But what I'd like to focus on today is how important family is, what a key element that is to their relationship. You see, from the beginning, Jenny has not just been dating Billy, she has been developing relationships with the Bartleman family and has been welcomed into Billy and Maddie's home and into their lives. One of the silver linings of this crazy year has been that in many cases we have gotten to spend more time at home with loved ones. Throughout these past weeks and months, Jenny has already become an integral part of the Bartleman family. Now on the other side, we have the Troutmans. I think it's fair to say that there's not a daughter on earth who adores her family more than Jenny Troutman. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why Jenny didn't get married sooner. Who would want to leave the Troutman home? Just as the Bartlemans have welcomed Jenny into their lives, Martha, Peter, John, and Julie have embraced Billy and Maddie. In big ways and small, both Billy and Maddie know that this home, this family, is a place where they can come together and feel loved and supported. While I believe that family is a key factor in why we are here today, that support is even more important after today. A critical part of a successful marriage is to have family pulling for you, but not just you, your child, their child, but for the marriage as well and all those who are in it. Jenny and Billy's families are providing them with a great gift, a strong foundation on which they can build their lives together. Though many families are present, many family members are present here, there are also loved ones who cannot be with us today but are here in spirit. Bill Bartleman, Billy's dad, and Joan Bartleman, Billy's mom, are unable to join us from Florida during this difficult time. Jenny and Billy also remember special people in their lives who are no longer with us, including Jim Campbell, Joan's longtime partner, Durrell and Jean Troutman, Jenny's grandfather and step-grandmother, Edward Dumont, Jenny's step-grandfather, Nicholas Pappas, a close friend of Jenny's, and Catherine McGoldrick, Grammy, Jenny's grandmother. On this important day for the Troutmans and the Bartlemans, we take a moment to remember all these loved ones as Jenny and Billy light candles in their honor.
Also lit in spirit.
They are. Yes, yes. Nice job. Brianna Balboni has been Jenny's close friend since age 7. Loved Brianna from the first moment she spotted her on the playground more than 30 years ago. Just as Jenny read the poem Love by Roy Croft at Brianna's wedding to Casey 10 years ago, Brianna will share this same poem with us today.
I love Jenny from Baker. I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you made of yourself, but for what you're making of me, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you for that part of me that you bring out. Not only for what I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart, passing over all the foolish weak things part of me that you bring out. Can't help dimly seeing there. I love you for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else has looked quite hard enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a fabric but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach. And more than any fate could have done to make me happy. I love you because you have done more than it without a touch. Without a word. And more than without a sign. Done to make me done it by being yourself. You have done it without a touch. Perhaps that is what a friend means. Without a sign. You've done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what a friend means.
Jenny and Billy, I now have a question for both.
So,
Do you desire to enter into
face
the
me?
covenant? Jenny and Billy, I now have a question for both of you. Do you desire to enter into the covenant of marriage, giving of yourselves in every way, with mutual love and respect? Do you?
I do.
I do.
And now a question to all the family and friends. Do you give Jenny and Billy your blessing? Promise to uphold them as they make their vows to one another and encourage them in their life together. Do you? That's good. As you prepare to take your vows, today is not only the wedding day, but it's the first day of your marriage. And marriage, like life, is a journey filled with excitement and joy, wonderful surprises, and the happiness of knowing that you are with the one you love most, the one who loves you the most as well. Marriage is a journey filled with joy, but it's important to remember journeys also can bring difficulties as well. Life will bring harder days, and marriage is not always easy. You are promising to love one another through joys and the sorrows, through your plenties and also through your wants, through your good health, but also in time of sickness. During the harder days, if you put love above all else, the love for each other, you can work through the difficulties in any journey together. And it is through these experiences, through these challenges and difficulties, that you will learn more, not only about yourself, but about each other, and your love for one another will grow deeper. Also remember that you are not alone. As you heard our promises just a minute ago, all who gather here, and of course, many who are not here with us today, but we are here to support you not just today, but for all your days. Please turn and join hands. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of joy and tears of sorrow. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. So, do you want to just take a breath? You good? Okay. Now is the time to say your vows, and with these vows, join yourselves to one another in marriage. There you go, my dear.
Thank you.
Yes, doing great. Yep. I don't even know if this is on, actually. Just try it.
Billy, I'm so grateful that I was patient enough to wait for my perfect match to accidentally enter my life last summer. I can hardly believe it was only last year on this very date that you took me on our first official date on Nantucket. We've been a great team since that night when we maneuvered our way into a overcrowded bar, and our bond has grown stronger and more meaningful every day since. I love and admire you in so many ways. The enthusiasm you show for the things and the people you care about is so endearing to me. You are also the most generous person I have ever met. With your time, your tips, your eagerness to help, willingness to adapt, your high fives, and your affection. Your zest for life is contagious, and you constantly go out of your way to bring happiness to every person you encounter, but especially Maddie and me. Because of the constant love and support you give me, everything I do is now with greater confidence, stronger purpose, and infinitely more joy. Being your girl makes me a better version of myself, and I'm so grateful for that and so much more. In honor of my gratitude and adoration for you, I have some vows that I will share today with you before the people who will support us in our new adventure as husband and wife. I promise to make you lots of delicious dinners and to sneak in leafy greens to keep you healthy. I promise to be the first mate to your captain and giggle when you quote Caddyshack or any comedy from the early 2000s. I love how much we laugh together, and I vow to continue making fun a priority. I promise I will still want to make out with you in the penalty box when we are even older and grayer. To me, you grow more handsome every day. I vow to listen to you intently, validate your thoughts and feelings, and support you when times are stressful or challenging or sad. I will always be your biggest champion and closest companion. I vow to honor the great privilege of loving and caring for Maddie as your partner in raising the most amazing woman I've ever met. I continue to commit myself to both of you today. There's nobody I would rather do dishes with, dance with in an empty living room, eat tuna poke bowls beside, with whom I would rather face all the joys and challenges that life will surely bring. In one short year, we've already been through so much together. And as a team, I know we can handle anything that comes our way. As you always say, we'll make it work. And just as we say to each other every night before we fall asleep, I will constantly remind you of this. I love you, Billy. You're my best friend. And today on our wedding day, I promise to always be yours too. Sorry. Thank you.
The love of my life, my rock, my soulmate, and my best friend. I knew the minute you walked in the room and I saw that smile that melts my heart and lights up a room, that I knew you were the one for me. The first time that we had lunch together and we were able to share our food so easily and our thoughts so easily, and just make conversation like it didn't even, like we had known each other our whole lives. I knew then. And then as the weeks turned into months and you embraced Maddie and myself as your family and introduced me to your wonderful family, it just grew stronger, and I knew you were the one. And I vow to always be there for you. I will be there to wake you up with a smile. I'll be there to eat the leafy greens in the morning. I'll be there for sunsets, yes, Johnny, and through all snowstorms. When you're crying, I'll be there to give you a hug. I promise that I'll never let you, I can't promise I won't let you down, but I promise to pick you back up. But most of them all, I promise to always be your best friend.
Yes. Sorry. There we go. So we'll be ready. Great. Beautiful. Sorry, just give me 1 second. It's okay. Jenny and Billy have brought rings as a sign of their promise to one another. These rings are symbols of unending love and faithfulness, reminding them of the vows they have made this day. Jenny, take Billy's hand.
First, I have to put my tissue in this pocket.
One second. Okay. Repeat after me. Go ahead and put it on. Billy, with this ring,
Billy, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Billy, take Jenny's hand. Repeat after me. Jenny, with this ring,
Jenny, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Well done. We are now at the part of the ceremony where you, the dear friends of and family of Jenny and Billy have the opportunity to share a memory, a quote, a thought, or a wish. Of course, there's no pressure to speak, but you may do so now if you would like to share something.
Blessing for you. May your days be many and your troubles be few. May all God's blessings descend upon you. May peace be within you. May your hearts be strong. May you find what you're seeking wherever you roam.
Thank you.
We would like to, yes.
Yeah.
Let me just unmute since this is a Zoom wedding. Hold on one sec. Just in case anyone here wants to add any words. All right, how do I unmute? All right, I can't. I'll do it for them. They can't speak.
Okay.
So thank you guys for having us here. I mean, I wish our whole family could have been here to share this magical moment with you guys, but I'm happy that we're able to represent. We want to wish you guys a lifetime of happiness and health. We're just so excited to have you, Jenny, as part of our family and be part of the overall family we have here. So we love it and we wish you guys well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Oh wait.
Wait, she's on mute.
Say it again.
Sending them love.
Would anybody else like to say something?
Couldn't be happier.
She's
A
out.
lot of pressure. John has some.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my sunglasses on even though the sun went down. So first of all, thank you to everybody for being here. It's awesome to celebrate with everybody. My sister Jen is my best friend. And by the way, I'm the only person that calls her Jen. You'll notice everyone else is Jenny throughout the course of the night. We're very different in some ways, but we're very alike in others. A few things that we have in common. We both appreciate good food and drink, a neat and tidy house, and yacht rock playlists, which we'll be listening to shortly. Two of those three things just show how picky we are. And because we're both so picky with people included, we weren't too quick to introduce girlfriends and boyfriends to our families, much to my mom's dismay. She's very in touch with her emotions, as you'll probably see tonight, and she's very invested in her kids' lives. So about a year ago, we heard that she'd been going to Nantucket every weekend throughout the course of the summer. We knew this Billy guy was the real deal. As her friend Amanda put it, from what I heard, there was never a but with Billy. In the past, with a handful of guys that Jen would talk about, there was always that but. He's smart, but he's full of himself. He's nice, but he's a dork. He's funny, but he lives in his mom's basement. It was pretty clear that Billy was her guy, which is why our family got to meet him pretty quickly. The first block that he checked for me, he was a huge golf fan, which was very important. He's my kind of guy. And the first time we met, we reminisced about Tiger Woods' epic 1997 Masters victory, and even how great the theme song is, which actually they walked into. I don't know if everyone picked up on that. More importantly, it was clear that Billy cares about my sister so much. He loves her like she deserves someone too. He quickly became her best friend, and so by proxy, he was one of mine. We're so thrilled to be here today to celebrate you both. Cheers to your first year of love and a lifetime of love and no buts ahead.
Nice.
Love you.
Ready, honey? There we go. And if you want to just hold that, sure. Do you want me to hold the flowers for you? There you go. Or you can.
The day I met Jenny, I knew she was perfect for my dad. Jenny's one of the most loving and kind people I know. Getting to know her over the last couple months have been amazing. I'll always cherish the memories we've made, and I can't wait to make more. Jenny has impacted my life so much, and I don't know what I would do without her. I'm so happy they found each other, and I love my dad to the moon and back, and I'm so happy that he is. I love them both with all my heart, and I'm excited to see where this new chapter takes us.
Thank you, honey. Beautiful. Do you want me to take that? Thank you. Beautiful. So, thank you for those beautiful words. Thank you, Maddie. Jenny and Billy, may enduring love and steadfast commitment be yours. May the devotion and tradition of family be yours. May the loyalty of close friends be yours. May a home filled with love, laughter, and security always be yours. And so, as you begin your life together, may you hold closely and treasure deeply the joy and the magic that you've found in each other. May your loving, wise, and open hearts guide you, give you peace, and always show you the way. And now the moment we've been waiting for. In the presence of all gathered here, Jenny and Billy have made their vows to one another. They have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, I can proclaim that they are husband and wife. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bartleman. Yay!